This historic stadium, home to the Iron Horse and the Great Dane, to Wilson and Alvarez. Camp Randall Stadium in Madtown, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the North
All right, fellas.
Tar Heels.
We got a big one here in Camp Randall.
The Wisconsin Badgers.
TJ in the house, on the mic, in the flesh. Let's go.
By David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
My dog says hi. Oh, you actually added everyone? No. Yeah, I made it a joke because I didn't want to annoy people.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Yeah, people will live. Big one.
The offense lining up for a first.
What up, K-Mac? K-Mac's here. You can get the whole league up in here. Get the big ass number 76. Get his ass out of here.
And he found plenty of running room on that.
I saw the touchdown. I saw the touchdown. I loved it.
Really good looking run right there. He reminds me of one of the greatest Wisconsin players of all time. Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dayne. He was a teammate of mine with the New York Giants, and he was so good at being patient.
Awesome.
Setting up blocks. This guy shows that patience as well. He really helps out the running game because he's not
that guy's butt.
Just takes his time and carves his way through the defense.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation
What's
building
up?
to this top 25 matchup. So, which team can
I'm not
control
sure.
the
Yeah, I'm
most
kind of like
along the
in
way?
flux yet.
Who wins this one?
I'm not sure.
Come to the line at the 42.
Hey, brother-in-law.
Third and short.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I'm better off that way or.
Coming.
Yeah.
Hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
Were you going to the far left guy?
The Badgers decide to punt it
Yeah.
away.
I was coming to that far left guy. I don't know if I would have gotten there on time, but okay, Adrian.
The offense negates some of the yardage on the punt. This crowd
Good luck.
really trying to make life miserable for these guys.
Damn. This stadium's rocking. My whole team's cold. Didn't hurt. It didn't hurt.
Not before they pick up the big first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle. Right
These
into
Tar
the
Heels
teeth of
been
that
playing
defense.
tough.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On target over the middle.
Oh,
And he
thought I was
almost
getting
ran
out there.
away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man,
What's
it's
up?
so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it.
Yeah,
he's
he's capped out though. He's a sophomore this year, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he's like officially capped out, but he pretty much is.
Great catch.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Really good job in this play.
Is
went
it though?
unscripted.
Because when you get in the red
That's the job
zone,
of the
it's
tight
not
end.
as pretty.
Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating.
What the fuck? We really gonna possession catch that over there, guy?
Make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back.
Yeah, like,
Nice job
get our
getting
shit
outside the
together.
pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Hicks. Looking
Oh
for
no!
the tight end.
No!
Don't pick
Oh
off
shit!
right at the goal line. Really
I
nice
thought
focus by this sophomore.
I thought I was gonna be able to lead that over there.
And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball
I
in the
know.
red zone and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you're
shut
not
up.
leaving this area of the field.
God damn it, my
At least
computer
three up on
keeps...
the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll give it to the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
God, what a missed opportunity. I gotta punch that in. I just gotta run when I get in there.
Some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game,
You rank him it on that pick?
You're going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass with...
Yup.
He can't find a
Kenyon.
receiver, and down
Kenyon
he goes.
Clay got home, baby.
And this defense
5-star
gets the
gem.
first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Avoids pressure.
I was like, holy shit.
Goes back-to-back sacks.
Kenyon with another one.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
You know these Tar Heels play defense. We can
And
do
the
anything.
Badgers will try
to
to
play
pin them
defense.
back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed.
Adrian.
Solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Hey, he's running wild this
North
year.
Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things
Oh,
get
good play by your
condensed in the
DN.
red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your
Heck, K-Mac. Adrian's a ball player. Freshman, true freshman.
That's something that we can
One of the rare
watch
Tar
the
Heels that get the nod as a true
Move on.
freshman.
Let's get another drive going.
Quickly complete.
Jeff Hawk, baby! Jeff Hawk, baby! Ah!
Take it all the way. They couldn't
Big cock! He got it done! He's not so little no more.
Abilities to read the field is huge, and also the
I think that's his first TD of the year.
Throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So do I. I'm trying to get better and better at that.
Touchdown.
The only downfall of YouTube, K-Mac, I could not see your full text there. I don't have like the little voice recording thing on. I could not do that either. I'm sure there's a way to like adjust the settings so you can actually like see the full text, but I haven't actually looked at it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job.
So there's D-line.
Trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking down.
We see it, but we're not fast enough.
Set up on the outside.
Oh, good cutback. Thankfully, that one guy just didn't want to block anybody.
Drag him down, but not before
Otherwise, that was a touchdown.
And the screen pass is
Yeah.
effective.
Oh, my bad.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, North Carolina 7, Wisconsin 0.
Yeah, we're doing all right. We have a bad loss to Alabama, which I wouldn't consider a bad loss, but we played like ass. Like, I just turned it over and he turned it over.
Here's the handoff.
Yeah, it's like, I easily could have won that game, but I don't know. I was just fucking throwing it around up to him, and he was doing it right back to me.
Start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back.
Alami's filling that hole. We're hole fillers here in the Tar Heels.
Running back didn't get much here, but, you know, establish the typical of the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll go to the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Offense facing 4th down.
What's he gonna come out in? 5 wide. Come on. Wasn't expecting that.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback checking off.
I was gonna say, I knew it was coming, but it's just so hard to stop and not, like, completely sell out on everything else.
You just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity, and even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man,
way to set that edge, slot corner. Way to set that edge, buddy.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Poole. Unloads to the wideout.
Good ball.
To the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
But back there. But back there.
Completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
And
He
good
made the
cut.
stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what
I actually
they
thought
need
that
to
was going to
move
be a
the
good,
sticks.
like, no game kind of thing. Hell of a cut.
Play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll ride the running back. and
Shit.
leave him with it.
What are you doing, safety?
And runs it in for the score.
Got freaking lead feet.
Touchdown, Badger.
Tough play call for what I was in.
Was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I'm so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute.
Oh, good play. Shit.
And picked off.
You got there quick. You were out like the other side of the field. You just sprint straight there.
In business at the 32.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
Okay, TJ.
In this
Get back on the mic. No locking in.
They've got time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Looking to throw, it's Poole. Trying to get to it.
Damn, guys.
Finally get him on the
Come on,
ground.
D-line. Where you at? That should have been a covered sack.
First down. The
Where you
clock
at,
has
boys?
stopped and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
John. Yeah, John, you got your ass pancake. Come on, John.
Red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20.
Yeah, tired. No, he don't get tired.
He's gonna pass. Quarterback adapted. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Quarterback will audible. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play.
Oh, good. It was cover 3 match, so I guess might as well be man.
Balls into the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Yeah, it's because he's in the Big 12.
North Carolina has it back in the
He actually took care of a tough
tough
user schedule, though, too. Like the non-conference.
Better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you...
Oh, I thought he got out of bounds. You bum.
Do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game.
Going downfield for the big play. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
I missed it. I was locked in on that go.
And close in on him after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break
Fucking
to
man.
let him be checked out.
Now we need a big stop here. Yeah, that sucks when that happens. Pisses me off,
Offense
actually.
set on 1st down.
Like, don't get your ass back in the game until you're not going to get hurt, unlike one tiny little...
Running back searching for a hole.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Poole. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And the pass.
Yeah, that was a really rough throw.
He would have loved
I think you had him on a normal throw, right?
Gives his team the ball at the 37.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I think it was a good decision from what I saw, at least. Like,
securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The North
Oh,
Carolina
yeah.
offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn to handle these mistakes and move on.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
oh,
That pass is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have
Ooh,
the whole
that's-
crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being
whoops.
on time. Man, this crowd really affected the
user in that was big, otherwise that was picked.
Goes to the option. And there were
Really?
some
Oh.
collisions in there, and the D finally
Tavares
stops him
is
short of the
hurt?
marker. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory.
You got Zach Coco.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the
Oh,
well
big.
past the sticks. The offense
I did too.
will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10.
Nope.
Looking to move it through the air. Right down the middle. And they won't make
Good
the
user.
connection, looking to make a big play there.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you've got to key on him and at least have 2 people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was...
Damn.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They go to the draw. Still running at the 40. Just enough time to get off one more snap. These DBs going to give a little cushion.
Pass attempt falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, they'll
I didn't
try
either.
the field goal to get the points before halftime. Everything will have to be clean from 50
Oh, I think we got it. If my damn, it was perfect.
It counted all the way to 55.
That's a big 3 points.
Never in doubt. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Good half.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Badgers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so
Thank
pleased
God
to send
Tavares
the
is back in.
offense back out. A big reason
Not that
they
he's
find
any good,
themselves
but-
trailing to start the 2nd half. Those 2 turnovers in the 1st.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you. the
Oh,
number
wrong
one
button.
thing that you got to make sure you do is
Thank
take
you.
care
That
of
was a
the
good
football. You
throw
want
as
great
well, but
explosives, you wanna put up a bunch of
I tried to go to the corner on the right
Step one,
side.
Jesse.
Apparently that's R1.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from
hate,
potentially having a lead. If they clean up the errors,
When
they've
I
got a
can't
chance to
see
win this
the
game.
numbers. Like, I like that part of the game. I think it's fun, like, wrinkle when you're on the road.
They'll leave it with him. On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put
Yeah.
points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground.
I beat
And I
Bama
love
in
this
Bama
thing,
last
too.
year.
Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game established.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy
Byron's
tackle
hurt.
on the tight end. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Power football with the run. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
You know, you start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a 1st down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again.
Oh, God.
Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end,
Okay, I'll take that, actually. I thought that was going to be way worse.
Stopped after
I thought
making
you had a
the
chance at pick.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space. Get
That guy
positive
actually held that
yards.
block. That's pretty big.
Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Yeah, for real.
The give to the tailback.
Oh.
They could have used a little
Yeah, the
bit
good,
more there.
your D tackle had a hell of a block shot.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll finally...
Oh, thank God he's not that fast. That scared me.
A huge play. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On the move.
Ah, I missed that. That was a bad run. Bad run.
Man tackled in this no-gain land.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got out of trouble and throw.
I almost didn't see that. I was looking at the other side. It scared the shit out of me.
They'll stop him at the 3. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
We don't run this formation that often.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Good job, Dayron.
Give them the lead.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know.
Damn, you in that QB run. You in that QB run.
Again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to
You what?
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
The second in. Like the...
The give to the back. Really
Yeah, it was.
good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Jalen, we didn't have you on the scouting report. What the hell are you doing in there?
That usually equals a 1st down every couple of carries.
I'm just kidding. We didn't check out your stats before this one.
Halfway there.
That's usually the extent of my scouting.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
See what he likes to do, but I watch you enough that I like know-ish. You're balanced. There's no read on you other than you just balanced and you know what the hell you're doing.
You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man.
Get him out of there. Don't press resume yet. I gotta respond back to an email really quick. All right, you're good.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Good play.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Me?
If you're going to stop the run game,
Yeah, we've been trying to do a little more of that. That was kind of what got me to beat Ole Miss, because he's like a heavy... He reads cover 3, cover 2, man, whatever. And
Now
then...
facing a 3rd and long.
And like he has like his beaters specifically for those individual
On
plays.
the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, good
Throws
ball.
to the wideout.
I saw it. I just saw it 1 second too late.
To the outside, he dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Yeah, I don't know when do you play Ole Miss or did you already play them?
Play on third down, and more times than not,
Yeah.
he is going to deliver.
Yeah, I just started like calling cover 2 or cover 3 and then like flipping to the other one kind of last second.
Definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most.
That worked. It worked really well.
Find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On second down, they'll take to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to
On the
him.
right, yeah, you had square coming from the left. I was trying to keep an eye on that too, but I don't think I would have been able to break to it like quick enough.
North Carolina 17, Wisconsin 14.
Kenyon Clay ran that QB's ass down.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
No! What a play!
Badger. They move on top here in the fourth.
I thought I had you.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in
Damn.
the lead in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Oh, fuck. That was a bummer.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Keeps
Good
the
run,
race moving.
Dayron.
He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose.
Oh, get off of him!
Just sort of a
D-line, or O-line, I mean.
Everything
Get the
that
fuck
was
upfield. Don't sit here
available, marking down
blocking my ass.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick release by the QB. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Great example of a receiver just winning at the line of scrimmage against press coverage. He's able to get a clean release, and that allows him to push down the field, stack the cornerback, made it an easier throw for the quarterback.
Oh, you gotta
And
be
all of a sudden,
fucking
they're in
kidding
the
me.
red zone.
I hate
Brought
these.
down, but there's a flag.
I mean, I like them,
Let's see
but
what
it
the
sucks
call
so
is.
bad.
The officials
Like, they gotta be in the game, you know?
Accepts it, they will take the penalty.
Now it's like, what the hell do I do?
A first down for the offense. Looking for a man, it's Hicks. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. You can hand it to him,
No.
you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the
Come on,
ball
guys.
because he can make plays.
Listen to me, guys. We're all right here.
They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
To the ground with the back. Fights through the
Oh, we're right fucking next to me.
down to the 16.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I want you to block. And they're like, what?
Make it impossible to communicate. From the gun, wants to pass.
No, I pressed the wrong button. Ah.
Misconnection on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short.
I think I had the corner open.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know
I
where
have
it is,
no
too.
idea what
Where is
fucking
he
button
trying
you
to
are.
get?
Oh my
It's
God.
gonna come up quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first
Oh
down.
my God, that was such a bad choice too. I should have just thrown it away. You're gonna have plenty of time no matter what.
On 2nd and goal. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away?
All right, that field goal at the end of the half, looking good right now.
He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good, really nice pitch and catch, and guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
Fair catch.
Too many people in this league don't know the rule, or not the rules, like don't know the buttons well enough, or they wouldn't have got that spike off. You would have?
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. How
Hold
about
square.
that last drive just carved him up in the air, David?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
how about
awkward.
that quarterback? You gave
Oh,
him
I thought you were getting that edge.
good.
That scared me.
Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out.
Kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Second down coming up. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're bringing heat. Gets it out.
Yeah.
38
Is that the deep ball?
After picking up 10 on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw.
Oh.
Away from pressure. He's going to take off. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Working the
Oh.
complete.
Good play.
On the ground, but it's a
I
first
switched to
down.
the safety. I thought you were going to try to
When
take a
you're
shot there.
playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Gets some yardage and gets down.
No, we're
These
gonna.
are killers.
We'll be
right?
all right.
In the game,
We'll be all
in
right.
the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback. He does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Trying to make magic
I
with
was
his
the
feet.
spy.
Just
Oh, I wanted to fumble on that hurdle.
Finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, but if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
From the gun, the ground game. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Yeah. You score a touchdown. We need the time.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Floating away.
Ah! See? We needed that time.
And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Damn it!
Man, this
Good
game
play.
has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at
What?
your defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing
Oh,
on.
I did. Yeah. I see. You were talking about the booth review. Yeah, I knew that was a touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. North Carolina has
Really wish I was down 3.
to send the offense back out. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly,
Got
David.
fucking stuck. He got stuck on the damn player. He was wide open.
Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Good game, TJ.
Had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have
Shut
victory
up. You
formation
played just
coming.
fine.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays.